right now.
4-time Angler of the Year.
Oh my gosh, I'm shaking like a leaf.
Former FOW Cup champion.
That's what I'm talking about.
God has blessed me so tremendously in my career.
Welcome everyone to David Dudley Outdoors, and thank you for joining us again. We are here in a series of talks of how to become a successful tournament angler. It's been fun. It's been a fun journey for me. So if you're just now joining us, make sure you check out this series on my channel. You can go back. It's actually on a playlist where you could just click on it and it'll continue to talk to you, and we can communicate with you on how to become a successful tournament angler through the playlist. Again, if you enjoy this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up, or any of the videos you ever watch. It's hard to maintain a consistent video base on YouTube, but by the help of you guys liking videos, it helps support us in a way that encourages us to keep giving you the knowledge that we have. So hit the subscribe button, especially in this series. You're not going to want to miss anything that is coming your way if you are inspiring pro. Okay, so today we are going to talk about fishing scared. Okay, guys, one of the biggest things that you can do as a tournament angler is fishing scared. So you're going to say, what are you actually talking about, David? Fishing scared? Am I scared of riding in big waves? Yeah, could be. Am I scared that I'm not going to catch a limit? Yeah, it could be. There's a lot of subjects under the fishing scared that I want to talk to you about, but I want to, prepare your mind for this situation when it comes to you, because fishing is such an incredible game. And I know I say it, and if you haven't seen the video, go back and check it out. But it's so much like the game of chess, okay? But in any war, you can't be scared. Like, if you're timid and you're scared and you're in war and you're not thinking correctly and you're not confident in what you're about to do, you're going to get killed, right? You're going to get killed. And in the game of fishing, you're fishing against, an enemy. Let's just say there's a 200 boat field. You got 199 enemies. Now, we all know your enemy is not the angler. Your war is technically against the fish, okay? So if you're commenting below, I've already trumped your comment of saying, hey, fishermen, are fishing against the fish. They're not fishing against the angler. I just shut that comment up. And guys, I really do appreciate your comments. It helps me understand what you guys want to learn about in this series. So make sure you comment below. It helps me give you an opportunity to voice what you may want to hear about, or you want me to teach you about. Because things I might take for granted are things that you're wanting to know. And I really can't think everything thoroughly through. So guys, your comments are read. I promise you I read them. And it helps me help you guys out a lot more. So, fishing scared. I've seen so many anglers come back through a day of fishing. They go, hey, Dudley, man, I say, how'd you do today? They're like, I didn't do too good. They do the should-haves and what-ifs and if I, and they start going down this list of excuses. And what is really behind the scenes is that they started fishing scared, okay? I can see it. I've seen it in so many anglers. Guys, again, this is my 26th year on tour. 26th year on tour. I've made 24 championships out of 26 years. And I have seen so many people come in and out, and they come to me and they'll share their day with me. They'll share what they had done, and ultimately it was, I look at them and I'm just like, you're fishing scared. You can't. So let's break this down a little bit more. What does fishing scared mean? Okay. Fishing scared is you can have the pressure of points. Okay. Maybe you're on the championship cut line, right? Maybe you're at the top of the cut line, which means you're battling it out for you have a chance for Angler of the Year. Fishing scared could fall under the category you don't want to get kicked out of the league that you're in because you're falling behind the cut line, which means if you don't maintain a certain position, you're going to get booted out and you have to go to a lower level of fishing to prove yourself, to gain respect enough to get back into the higher level of fishing, which is the professional side. So fishing scared can fall under all three categories. And what I've seen anglers do, they allow that pressure to get to them. They allow it to get to them. So how do you combat fishing scared? How do you combat the pressure of not performing the way you should perform? Is a tough answer to question because everybody has their different personalities. Okay, they do, but I'm going to answer it the best I can tell you because I will highlight two different personalities, and I think you've heard me talk about this in other videos. You have two different personalities. You got somebody whose back is against the wall, right? His back's there, and you can either choose to say, I'm going to get out of this situation. I don't care what it takes me. Or you have somebody whose back is against the wall and they're crying the woe is me, I'm the victim, I can't do nothing. They just start feeding this negativity out of their mouth in one direction. Well, you have two different personalities as a fisherman, which overflow into which overflow into their performance is what I'm trying to say. How do you combat it? Well, you have to have a mindset that to be at the top of your game, there has to be a level of confidence within you that is willing to accept failure. Okay, you got to have a willingness to accept the fact you're not going to make the perfect cast every single time you skip underneath that boat dock. I mean, I've been out on the water a million times, and I'm sure I'm trying to skip underneath a dock, and it's like stink, 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 and maybe the fifth time I get it up underneath there, and I'm sure they're probably back there thinking Dudley ain't all that, he ain't that good, but overcoming the fishing scared, the part of am I going to be a failure if I only come in with two? So to give you an example would be this, is to give you, let's just say the average weight probably for the top 30 is going to be 12 pounds. Okay. It's hard to ever guess the top weights because there's always going to be somebody who is catching fish. They're on them. To me, I gauge how a lake is doing from 15th place on. Okay, when I hear a tournament go on and they're like, hey, are they biting good? You look up tournament results and first place is 35 pounds, second place is 32 pounds, and so on going down. No. What was 15th place? That's all I want to know. What was 15th place in a big boat field? What was the 10th, say the 10th place, maybe it was only 40 boats in it. What was 10th place? That's what I want to know. That's how I gauge what a lake is doing, because the top percentage of the field is not necessarily going to the top percentage of the field. You can't. They've found what they needed to find to win the tournament. But you can take that situation and you can take that dock talk and let it affect you, that you're fishing scared because you're not catching 30-pound limit. You're not catching that top 10 weight that you saw 10th place was 28 pounds. And you've been in practice and you're on a 15-pound limit, and that's the best you can do in 3 days of practice. Well, you've got to learn how to accept, it's not defeat, but accept what the cards that are dealt you and make the best of it. Because if you're fishing scared and you're trying to force that 30-pound limit some way, and you don't want to be shamed or you don't want to look embarrassed, you're fishing scared right off the giddy, right? You're fishing scared right off the giddy. Guys, I want to take a second before I expand anymore. Proficiency rods, guys, go check them out on Walmart. They're $78. Plenty of rod selection to be had. Proficiencyrods.com. They were developed by me, and you can find them at your local Walmart. Took me 2 years to develop these rods. I actually won my 4th Angler of the Year on that rod. Go check them out. Proficiency rods at Walmart, and hopefully you will enjoy them as much as I do. Again, guys, fishing scared. Another thing about fishing scared, how it can negatively impact you as a tournament angler, is going for just a limit, right? There's a time and a place. If the fish are, generally speaking, biting on that lake pretty good, your chances of catching a limit are going to be pretty good. And guys, you got to get real. Like, before a tournament, you can't lie to yourself, right? You got that there's some people that just, they actually believe their own lie and would actually go down fighting in the grave, believing that. So tag your buddy if he's one. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. We all know those type of people who actually believe their own lies. But guys, being real with yourself in the situation is going to help you as an angler. It's going to help you make your decisions on the water to where you're not fishing so scared that you don't even know what to do, and you got a Ned rig on trying to catch 12-inch spotted bass when you're at a largemouth fishery, okay? If you're in that bad of shape, you just don't need to be doing it anyways. Like, you just need to, suck it up and figure out a way. Think crisp, clean, think your thought process through, but do not fish scared. Another thing you can do on fishing scared as an angler, and I'm just warning you guys, these are things that I want you to think about in becoming a professional angler, because if you're struggling with any of these categories or any of these subjects in the series that I'm talking about, you need to start working on them, okay? And you need to start learning how to control your mind over actually what is happening. You can allow your mind to affect you more on the water than you think so. So fishing scared is a big subject that you need to overcome. Guys, think hard about what I'm talking about. Guys, share this video if you like it. Do not fish scared on the water. Be confident in what you're doing. Be confident in how you approach the lake. Confidence does not equal success, but confidence will breed into success. It's not a guarantee, but the more confident you are, the more experiences you have, the better you are going to be at an angler. So guys, thank you. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. If you enjoyed this video, share it with your nephews. Share it with your high school friends. If you like this video, this series that we're doing, make sure you share it, guys. I'm giving you the goods on my experience of 26 years of being on tour. Thank you guys for your support, and we will be back at you with another video, or you can just hit the button beside you, play it on through, and listen to another instructional video on how to become a successful angler. Guys, thank you for your support. Thank you for everything you've done, and I'm out.